Well, the Game Awards 2022 just happened. Why am I holding a microphone? Who am I trying to kid? I'm gonna just dropped the mic. Yes, I did. The microphone don't even work anyways, so there you go. I'm Auckland. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button also. Share with your friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, then subscribe to the channel and you will become a fan. I hope so. Alright, come on, Mr. Dude. Thank you. Get her off my notes. Alright, I got 10 pages worth of notes from the Game Awards. Alright, so I guess I better get started. And if you're just curious, this microphone is for the PlayStation 3. I got like 2 of them. Alright, first game at the Game Awards, which started off with the pre-show. And that was Dead Cell DLC. I am so shocked and so surprised, which I shouldn't be, that Dead Cells is still getting support. The creators are still supporting this game. This DLC is titled Return to Castlevania. And it's exactly what it is. Because the game itself is already Castlevania-like already. And they're actually going to have Castlevania within Dead Cells. This DLC releases the first quarter of 2023. And of course, it's a side-scroller game, of course. Now, the Game Awards is not just known for announcing brand new games. It's also known for doing awards. So here, starting off in the pre-show, was the first award. Best Mobile Game, which was Marvel Snap, which is a card game. And then we're going to continue on with game announcements. I'll get it right in a few minutes. Vampire Survivors out now. It's a mobile title. So yeah, that mobile vampire game is out now. Next, Returnal is coming to PC early 2023. Alright, next is an award. Best Fighting Game. Multiverses got it. I think it's like DC characters fighting in a game, kind of like Super Mario, kind of like Super Smash Brothers is what I'm trying to say. But except it's no, it's not DC characters. It's Warner Brothers characters like Scooby-Doo and characters like that. And I think there are some DC characters in there as well. Alright, next was a nice surprise. A brand new Hellboy game is coming out. It's called Hellboy Web of W-Y-R-D. Now, the art style of it is very comic book style. It looks like the graphic novel. And sadly, Ron Perlman was not voicing Hellboy in the game. Kind of like a missed opportunity right there, but the game is going to be great. It looks so good. We got a little bit of gameplay too. No release date for that game. Alright, next was another award, Best Esports Game, which was Valorant, I guess is how you say it. Next is Best Esports Athlete, which was Yay. That's the name of the team, I guess, or the team member. Alright. Next is Best Esports Team was Loud. That's what they named themselves, I guess. Best Esports Coach was Bazooka. But they don't spell it like Bazooka, but that's how you pronounce it. It's B-Z-K-I. B-Z-K-A. My bad. Best Esports Event, 2020. Can I read? 2022 League of Legends World Championship. Okay. Alright, next was a game announcement. They call them World Premiere. I failed to say that. Sorry about that. Horizon Call of the Mountain. We already knew about this game already, but they showed off a new trailer and some more gameplay. February 22nd, 2023, so it's definitely a launch title for PlayStation VR 2, which we already knew that, but they were just reconfirming it. Next game is Post Tauma. It was a horror game. I think it was a third-person horror game. Is coming soon. Next game is Viewfinder. It's a first-person, and you solve puzzles and stuff. Next game was Atomic Heart. It was a first-person shooter. It has some like sci-fi elements to it, so it looks like it might be pretty good. Next was a game I'm really interested in also, Scars Above. It was like a third-person action-adventure game. I think the character was holding some kind of gun. It's a female character. It just looked really, really good. February 28th, 2023. Next, Among Us DLC titled Hide and Seek Mode, releasing today, when I'm uploading this video, December 9th. Next is After Us. I can't remember what the game looked like, but it looked amazing. Releases spring 2023. Next game is Replaced. It's coming out in 2023. The cyberpunkish side-scroller. Looked really, really good. Next is another award Best Family Game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land got it, which was great. Next, we got some gameplay on Street Fighter 6 and a release date of June 2nd, 2023. Then the main show got started. The pre-show was finally over. Best Performance award was given to Christopher Judge, which is Kratos, in God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok won a lot of awards at the show. Next, I had guessed this game correctly before the title even showed up. And the game was Hades 2 is in development. So that's pretty cool for the Hades fans out there that was wanting a sequel. It's happening. Next is the company that produces and creates the BioShock games. They're making a new game. It's called Judas. And it basically looks like BioShock, except it's not. It's a first-person game. It's like it plays pretty much like BioShock. But it's not. Next was a nice little surprise. A new Bayonetta game is coming out. No, it's not Bayonetta 4. But you never know. Bayonetta 4 could happen. This one is Bayonetta Origins. It had a subtitle to it. I can't pronounce it. Ceresa? I don't know. And the Lost Demon. It's the name of Bayonetta. Her other name. I don't want to spoil the game for anybody who hasn't played it yet. But you know the name I'm trying to pronounce. It's hard for me to say it. So that's the subtitle for Bayonetta Origins. It's a different kind of gameplay style Bayonetta game. But it also looks similar but different. There's a trailer up on the Nintendo channel. Go check it out. Game releases March 17th, 2023. So that's pretty cool. Another Bayonetta game is coming out very soon. Next, they had music performing on stage. I don't remember who they were. Next is another award. Best Debut Indie Title. Stray got it. Cat game. Can't wait to play that game. Next is Destiny 2 Lightfall. I guess it's DLC or another expansion for February 28th, 2023. Next is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. Sadly, they had announced that the actor Kevin, the guy who voiced Batman in the Arkham Knight games, has sadly passed away. And his Batman is in this game, and this is the last time you'll get to hear his voice coming out of Batman. So, that's something else. But Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League releases May 2023. Rest in peace, Kevin. Awesome Batman. Alright, next, The Last of Us Part 1 is coming to PC March 3rd, 2023. Next award, Best Adaptation. And the winner was Arcane, I guess that's how you say it. League of Legends. It's a cartoon show on Netflix. I don't think it's necessarily anime, but it could be. It's got a different art style than a normal anime show is. Alright, next is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. They showed off some gameplay and a release date. March 17th, 2023, and it's a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, if for the ones who don't already know. And that game is going to be so good. Next is a game created by Celeste, the same people. Brand new game. Releasing in 2024, and that game is Earthblight. Game looked gorgeous. Same art style as Celeste. Next is Dune Awakening, which is a open world MMO game. I need to see some gameplay on it before I decide if I'm going to be wanting to play that or not. Next was a nice little surprise. Forspoken is getting a demo out now for PS5. So if you want to play Forspoken before you think on if you want to play the game and buy it or not, now you can try it out. Demo. Nice. Next, Hideo Kojima came on stage after this trailer. And this trailer was for Death Stranding 2. So, a sequel is confirming. It's been confirmed. And Hideo Kojima had also said that he's working on another project. So, that's pretty cool. Next, Immortals of Avenue? No. Aveum. Some kind of brand new game. It's releasing in 2023. Next is another award. Best Narrative. God of War Ragnarok. Then they showed off gameplay, or it might have been a trailer or a mixture, for Taken 8. Next is 4 awards back to back. Best Art Direction, Elden Ring. Best VR AR game, Moss Book 2. So glad about that. If you haven't played the first Moss game for PlayStation VR, and I think even MetaQuest 2, play Moss. And also Moss Book 2 should be on there as well. Best Sim Strategy Game, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Best Community Support, presented by Discord. Discord. I'm pronouncing it wrong, but hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Final Fantasy XIV got it. Next was a game. Nightingale is an open world crafting game. Next, Game Award for Games for Impact, As Dusk Falls. Got it. Next is Baldur's Gate 3. They showed off, I think, cinematic trailer. They really didn't show any gameplay as far as I can tell for Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're a fan of the Baldur's Gate series and you can't wait for 3, it appears to be coming pretty soon. Next game, Wayfinder. I guess you gotta be a finder in order to find your way. I don't know. I had to do that, but the game's called Wayfinder. It looked interesting. Next, at the end of this show, they were going to have a music concert in the free-to-play game called Sky. And Sky is created by the same people who made the game called Flower and also the game called Journey. Next, more music was on stage playing. Then, next was Diablo 4. Showed off a cinematic trailer, gameplay and everything. Release date, June 6, 2023. Next, an award for Best Sports / Racing Game, Gran Turismo 7. Next, an award for Best Multiplayer Game, Splatoon 3. Got it. Best Audio Design, God of War Ragnarok. Content Creator, Ludwig, L-U-D Wig. Ludwig? I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. So it's L-U-D-W-I-G is the content creator winner of that award. Most Anticipated Game Award went to The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Cannot wait for that game. It's going to be amazing. The Breath of the Wild sequel. Next, Horizon 2, that's what I pronounce it. Forbidden West DLC is being released. And the subtitle is Burning Shores, and it releases April 19th, 2023. And they were joking on stage how the Hollywood sign did not survive, because in the cinematic trailer, the Hollywood sign, every single letter got knocked over. So there you go. So even in the world of Horizon, no sign shall survive. Best Action Game Award went to Bayonetta 3. Deserves it. Bayonetta 3 is so good. Blue Protocol is a new game coming out. Anime art style. It's online multiplayer action RPG coming out in 2023. And it looked like Genshin Impact. It looked amazing. Next is Remnant 2. Is that how you say it? I remember seeing the first game. This is the sequel. It looked really good. I don't remember seeing no release date. A bunch of these games didn't have no release date. The animal from the Muppets came on stage. Of course, they were being silly with him. And Jeff Keighley, he's hosting this entire event. He was interacting with Animal. It was really silly. It was very funny, though. And then eventually they showed off Super Mario Brothers, the movie, an official clip from the movie. I'm excited for this movie. It looks so good. I know the Chris Pratt stuff, him voicing Mario, is not exactly the same. It's not quite right. It's not bothering me. I'm excited for this movie. I can't wait until April 2023. But you decide on that, but I'm excited for the movie. Next award is Best Score in Music. I'm having a hard time saying all this, so I hope you don't mind me messing my words up a lot. God of War Ragnarok won that. Banisher's Ghost of New Eden is some kind of new game coming out end of 2023. Next, Warhammer 40,000. This series just keeps going on and on. The subtitle for this one is Space Marine 2, so I guess that game got a sequel, releasing in 2023. Meet Your Maker is a brand new game, releasing April 4th, 2023. Next, nice little surprise. Crash Bandicoot showed up on stage, being silly, and they announced a brand new Crash Bandicoot game. But it's a different kind of game. Crash Team Rumble. Let me explain. There's a bunch of rumors going on about this next Crash game is going to be some kind of Wampa fruit collecting style game or something like that. It sounds like it's going to kind of be something like that, but it's more focused on team versus team fighting. So that's why it's called Crash Team Rumble. It's releasing in 2023. I can't wait for that. Another Crash Bandicoot game? Yes, I'll take it. Next, an award for innovation in accessibility. God of War Ragnarok, got it. Next, the Lords of the Fallen, which is the sequel to the game called Lords of the Fallen. I think they should have put a 2 in the title, but instead they just put The Lords of the Fallen. and I guess you have to automatically know, okay, this is the sequel. I don't remember seeing a release date for it. Alright, next game was Crime Boss Raqqa City. And Chuck Norris is in this game. And apparently, I guess you can play as Chuck Norris. And he looked like himself from Walker, Texas Ranger. And the art style of the game kind of was like Grand Theft Auto style art style. It's not necessarily going to be a Grand Theft Auto game. It's just the way that the art style of it looked. And it looks pretty good as far as I can tell. That game releases March 28th, 2023. Next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more awards back to back. Best role-playing game, Elden Ring got it. Player's Voice, Genshin Impact got it. Best independent game, Stray. I'm so glad Stray got some awards. I can't wait to play it. I'm going to keep on saying that until I get to play that game. I can't wait. Best action-adventure game, God of War Ragnarok. It's got a lot of awards on this show. Best ongoing game, Final Fantasy XIV. Best game direction. Who do you think won this one? Elden Ring. God of War took a little bit of a break. Next game. Game that got hated on so much. They've pretty much fixed it, even though it's not perfect. It's still having problems. That game is Cyberpunk. They're doing an expansion for it. It's supposed to be multiple expansions, but they canceled most of them and left one. So the Cyberpunk 2077 expansion titled Phantom Liberty is releasing in 2023. Next game, Armored Core 4, Fires of Rebellion, I guess. Rebicon. It's releasing in 2023. Next game is Final Fantasy 16. We got an update on it, some more gameplay, some more cinematic trailers, or might have been. See what I mean is they had the cinematic trailer, then they had some gameplay, then they had some more cinematic stuff and some more gameplay. It was all mixed in together. That's what I'm trying to say. Then they got a release date for June 22nd, 2023. Next, last thing, the award to end the show. Game of the Year went to... Who do you think? No, it's not that one. Elden Ring got it. Game of the Year. Oh. I was kind of shocked because I was thinking, no, I guess God of War Ragnarok is going to get it. Nope. Elden Ring got it. And a lot of people, especially beat 'em ups, go check out his channel. He does a fantastic job on his channel, and he's also got a podcast called Non-Nintendo. Go to that channel, check his stuff out on that channel as well. He teamed up with another YouTuber. I can't think of his name right now. Bob something. But yeah, besides the point. A lot of other people, including beat 'em ups, were wanting Elden Ring to win Game of the Year and some other awards at the show, which Elden Ring did it. So there you go. And they said on stage, the creator, he is going to still support Elden Ring. So more content is coming, and him getting the Game of a Year award is going to encourage him to keep on going to support this game even further. So we'll see what kind of content we're going to get for Elden Ring in the future. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. I stumbled and messed up here and there, but I hope you still found some enjoyment out of this video. Well, please let me know down in the comments if you watched the Game Awards 2022. Did you enjoy it? Did you agree with some of the awards for the games that won it? Were you upset because your game didn't win? I would love to know. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.